And we are actually live now. Yay! It gave us all time to ease into it.
Hello.
Anyone who's seen us before knows that we don't ever do that well. So we had a timer today, but hello and welcome to the, what's the official title of our show? The hype. I don't remember the title of it. It's the pre-hype show, hype awards, hype show.
Yes.
Is what it is officially
yes,
called.
that's
it.
That's exactly
That's
what
it.
it
That's the one.
is.
Yeah, so we're about to kick off the awards for the LLAPy Awards, which is so cool.
Woo! Yay!
So I want to go around the room and have everyone introduce themselves and say what they do. Please plug any projects that you're working on or stuff you want people to know about. We're going to be hanging out with you for the next little bit over an hour here, going through the categories, going through what's happening, and then we are going to present the first two awards for the LLAPys, and we have those waiting in the wings for you. So let's go around and get started. Yvette, why don't you start?
Hi, I'm Yvette Blackman-Tom. I'm one of the co-hosts of Sci-Fi Sisters. That's it.
That's it. All right.
Oh, and we'll be
Fran,
on the
you're up.
cruise.
Oh,
We're on the go. See, there's always something.
I'm Fran Taylor. I'm a sci-fi sister, and glad to be here. And what's happening?
I love it. I love it. Sabrina, how about you?
Hey, whoop, whoop. I am Sabrina, and I am also a sci-fi sister, and I will be on the cruise too.
Yes. And Tamia?
yeah. Hey, I'm Tamia, yet another sci-fi sister, and yeah, I'm gonna be on that there cruise.
Awesome. Would you ladies just talk about what you all do, just in case there's someone who for some reason lived under a rock and hasn't heard of you?
Tamia?
Sure, we would love to. I knew you were going to say that, so I just went ahead. We are, as you can see, 4 Black women who love science fiction and fantasy. We particularly love Star Trek, with this our special emphasis. And so we have a podcast, we have a book club, we have a group on Facebook called The Mothership, where we just explore our fandom. And that's what we like to do. We like to put a shine on all Black creativity, and especially us in the stars.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Awesome.
My cat.
Oh, that's Lori. Why don't you go ahead and intro, since we all see the fun kitty?
All right. Well, that was Gilbert, but he doesn't know anything about Star Trek. So,
As far as we know, we don't know.
I've tried. Doesn't work.
Try.
I'm Lori Elster. I'm a fan of the Sci-Fi Sisters.
As are you.
I am a writer and editor at trekmovie.com, and I'm also co-host of the All Access Star Trek podcast.
Yeah.
So that is where to find me most of the time. I'm not going on the cruise, sadly, but I'll see y'all in Vegas.
Yes,
Right,
Vegas.
okay.
Yes, we'll definitely see y'all in Vegas.
We'll be there.
Absolutely. And my name is Randy. I head up the Lambda Quadrant, which is a fan group. And we go around to conventions and places, and we do outreach and education and fun stuff, and just try and really spread the love wherever we are. You will find us doing all manner of fun and crazy things at all of the conventions. Our thing that we're very proud of recently is the Gucci suit, Anne-Marie. Yes, it is.
That's right.
Love you, Anne-Marie.
Nice eye,
Right.
Anne-Marie.
Yes.
But did you get it on sale?
I did get it on sale.
Good for you.
And Paramount didn't care about it one way or the other. It was
Right.
fine. One of the things that we did recently that we're super proud of is we produced the first drag show at an official Star Trek convention, and that was at Mission Chicago.
Yes.
So
All
we're
right.
bringing the love and all of it. It was family friendly. Like CBS loved it, Paramount loved it. It was great. So
It
we're
was
bringing
awesome.
all of that excitement.
It was.
Yeah. And Jackie, who was on the red carpet for the Picard premiere, is the one that did it for us.
Yeah.
She's a good
She
friend
was
of mine. So
She was good.
She
She's
was.
good.
She's
Yeah.
always good.
she's great. She's amazing.
Mhm. She brings it.
Cool. Comments. All right. So what we're going, I know it's so distracting. What we're going to be doing is going through all of the finalists and sort of talking about what we think about it, and getting your comments to go along with it. Should we just get started? I guess.
Sure, why not?
Let's do it. I didn't need that. There we go. That's better. All right. So the LLAPy Awards, but this is the 173rd annual LLAPy Awards. And we are proud.
Recognition, my goodness.
That's what I was told. I don't
And
know.
you've
what
been
everyone
on
else
every single one.
Every single one.
every single one. So we have these broken out into larger categories. The first category is Legacy Star Trek. And the first award that we're going
Old
to be
people
talking
Star
about-
Trek. You mean old
Yeah.
Hey, watch.
Well,
watch
The ancient one.
I mean,
you knew.
if Worf is in it, that doesn't feel like old people Star Trek to me. I don't know.
ancient.
people?
I was about to say,
Right. Well,
speak for
that's
yourself,
fair.
Yvette.
Yeah, probably the youngest person here. All right.
I'm not claiming it. I'm not
Don't
claiming it.
claim it. Don't claim it. Nor should you.
I
Nor
am.
should
I'm
you.
probably more than likely the oldest, so and I'm glad I'm here.
Hey,
Oh, wait. Amen.
Beats the alternative.
Yeah, exactly. I always say that. Getting
Mhm.
old is better than the alternative.
It
That's
sure
very
is.
Right.
true. That's very true. So best character arc, Damar, Data, EMH Doctor, Elan Garrick, Kira Nerys, Nog, Rom, T'Pol, and Worf. This is a tough list, y'all.
no,
A tough
No,
Yeah,
no way.
I heard a dissent. What was the no?
It's not a tough one.
nope.
It's not tough to decide between all these? I don't
No.
know.
No,
No,
No, not at
what
all.
is it? All right, what's
Not
your
for
what's
me.
your what's your pick? What's your pick?
It's Nog.
Nog.
Oh man, you're so right.
Absolutely.
You're so right.
100%.
You're so right. You're so right.
Yeah.
See, I'm
Yeah,
I'm
right.
thinking Rom.
Oh, see,
Close second.
Yeah.
Rom is
Rom will be
I'm
second.
thinking Rom.
Rom was
Yeah,
really
Rom,
good.
yeah,
Rom
yeah,
was really
yeah.
I
good.
love I love Kira's arc.
Oh yes, yes.
See?
See?
Everybody's like, oh, it's so easy. Oh, wait, now that I
No,
read the
wait.
list.
That-
No, I'm still with Nog. I'm
Yeah.
still with
No,
Nog.
No, I think
I'm with
with
Rom.
you too.
All of these people's arcs were
Catherine,
they were themselves, and then they had some personality change. Nog went
Yeah.
from a little thief to
That's
a
true.
Star
Captain.
Trek officer.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
But-
Yeah.
these other
Rom
people.
went-
mm-mm.
Rom went from working in his brother's bar to being the leader of a whole planet.
Mhm.
And that's why you
Yeah.
get second.
That's why he's
Yeah, that's why he's
You know.
second.
It's
I
not
would
the
Leaving
agree.
Ferengi
Planet gets you
Planet.
second. That's a
Well,
tough
You
no.
know
job.
how I feel about Ferengi Planet stories. I don't care. About
I know, but he was progressive. He was
I
a
know he was.
progressive.
He was.
Yes,
I
he
will give you
was.
that.
Some behind the scenes for you. So many write-ins, I can only imagine.
Well, listen.
right.
I think it's interesting that not one TOS person is on this list.
Right. It said
Right.
Legacy. I was like,
Well-
well, where's TOS?
They didn't
Wow.
think of the characters that
Yeah.
way. You know,
They
they only
didn't.
had they only
TOS
had three
people,
seasons, and they
They were
didn't
formed
really.
from the beginning.
They
Mm.
kind, yeah. I mean, really,
sure,
They
like
yeah,
were
yeah,
born
yeah.
like that. They
Kirk
had
was
to.
They,
Kirk.
yeah, they were
They were
born like
born that
that.
way.
Yeah.
Stuttering
I-
speech and all.
And honestly, Worf, I think, is going to go through. We're going to see Worf's changes on Picard season 3.
Oh,
we'll
I think we're
see
going to
more
see
of an arc
all
there.
of them, right? Yeah.
The
But I-
silver.
But I
War.
still say Nog. Like Nog went
Yeah.
from and the thing that I loved about his arc is that even as these radical things changed about him along the way, he still kept his personality and who he was.
Mhm.
He sure
That's
did.
true.
But he
Right.
evolved, and he evolved step by step, and sort of epitomized, I think, like when Star Trek wants to talk about the transformational power of friendship and Starfleet and duty. That really did that. That was his whole story, and then then his tragedy at the end, where he had to go through yet another rite of passage of dealing with his leg and all of that. So
Right.
Well, I'm still with Rom because you know what? I thought Rom was stupid.
Mhm.
You know,
Ron
Yeah.
was
because he
never stupid.
acted stupid.
Right.
he was
He act-
stupid.
yeah,
But
he was never
actually was
stupid.
not. He,
Right.
I thought he
Yeah.
was though. His
Yeah.
brother treated him like he was stupid, and he
Right.
wasn't stupid. And then we found out that this guy really was an engineering genius.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah,
he
right.
made the mines. You know,
Right.
Yeah.
he did that mine
Yeah.
thing for
Yeah.
when they were
Sure.
coming.
The
I think this is-
self-replicating ones, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and they were gonna kill him and all that stuff, and he got leader. He got
True.
leader.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
he was
know.
appointed. It wasn't like he was, they placed it on him,
Right.
because they thought he would
Placed-
be the best one. I mean, he wasn't like he rose to that,
No, and that's
Right.
and I think that's the beauty of it too. He didn't rise to that. They knew that he could do it, so they appointed him. that he was the best one for the job.
Well, his
For the-
mommy
but
knew
see,
that he
that's
could
why-
do
His
it.
mommy knew.
I-
Right? His
Boogie.
Oh, stop with the Ferengi stuff.
We're killing you, huh, Sabrina?
Oh my God! You know,
Boogie.
I'm voting for Nog.
So let's leave it there.
I cannot stand it when they go to Ferenginar. Oh my God!
Oh, I love it. It's
No,
funny.
but the thing about
Oh, go ahead,
sorry,
please.
go ahead.
No, you're good.
The thing about Nog is that I really think is different from Rom is that, like you said, Fran, he was smart, he was an engineering genius, all of that, Rom. But Nog had to work at everything he achieved.
Yeah.
He had to learn how to read. He was struggling in Starfleet. He was afraid. He was, he had a man up. I mean, everything that Nog did, he was fighting against type. And I think
Yeah.
that's why I vote for him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no,
I'm
Well
still
said.
with Mom.
Yes.
I'm still with Mom. I love that guy.
Neither
think
one of
this-
these people are going to win.
no, we're not. No. Well, we're going to find out who it is later on in the actual awards.
Yeah.
I'm betting that Nog wins.
What I was going to say is we actually had this discussion last night on our panel, and when you were talking about Ferenginar, but we definitely are of the opinion that the silliness is necessary for Star Trek.
Especially in
just
DS9.
Especially, yeah. Well, you want to see every aspect of the person's character, right? Not just when they're fraught with trouble fighting wars, right? You want to see how they are around their moogie and everything else, right? So they're full people. All right, moving on. Favorite Delta Quadrant species. This is a tough one. Your favorite? Yeah, I don't know.
Nope, easy for
I don't
me
know about
again.
favorite. What's yours?
I love anything with the Herodians in it.
Oh.
I knew it. I knew
They
it.
are the freaking weirdest, craziest. I mean, oh my God, they're the scariest things ever. I can't stand them.
Well, they made the Klingons look like Rebecca of Sunnybrook Farm.
Hello. God, dog, the Herodians. I mean, you just said it and you were scared.
I mean, I would say the Vidians were pretty terrifying.
Oh, they
Look
were.
for that.
Yeah,
I agree.
And they were terrifying
Yeah,
to
they-
look at as well as to have to
Yes.
confront. But I was
Yeah,
sort of thinking it might be the Krenim because I feel like Kurtwood Smith is having another moment in the sun these days.
All right.
And
He
people
is,
remember
right?
him because his show just got renewed. So like
Oh.
that 90s
Wow.
show is coming back.
Is it?
And, it is. And I don't know. I think people really loved that two-parter.
Mm.
Well, that was a great
Yeah.
two-parter.
It was a
for
good
sure.
one.
It was.
It
Right.
was
That was a
but as
year of
far as,
hell,
like,
right?
a favorite species, though,
Yeah.
like I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm with Sabrina, and it's either for me. It's either the Herodian or the Vidians.
Yeah.
Like those were
Yeah.
like, because they were the only ones that made me feel some kind of way. Like the Ocampans, like okay, whatever.
The
Oh,
Compans
yeah.
didn't make
How many-
sense. The 9
What
years
was that?
thing
Was that
made
the
no
Kess?
sense.
Was that the Kess
Tess
people?
didn't
Yes.
make sense.
That was the Kess people. Oh.
No,
Bless her
she
heart.
didn't make sense. She didn't. Not at all. And I never understood that episode where she came back and was blowing up stuff. I'm like, well, what is
Right.
the problem? I still don't understand it. I still don't understand that episode.
What is the
Come on,
problem?
Guess. Come on,
Are you
Guess.
too old or something? What's the problem? What, you 4?
So your attention to-
And don't you want somebody to shake her and say that? What's your problem?
You're
Guess?
4.
Wow, Kess.
Which is kind of what they did, but more
Yeah,
common.
right.
They were like,
They really
Well, yeah,
don't be
that
so
is so,
mad.
yeah.
And she said, okay, I won't be so mad.
Right,
And
Right?
she
Put the light or
still
something.
messed up
Yeah.
stuff.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
still don't understand that episode, y'all. Still hasn't. My
Hasn't-
brain
hasn't
still
clicked in
hasn't
yet.
wrapped around it.
Well,
Yeah,
skip
don't worry.
over.
Don't text that pretty little head of yours trying to
Yeah,
figure it out.
Thank
It's fine.
you.
It's
Let
fine.
it go.
Yeah, just let it
Thank
go.
you.
But I don't feel like we're going to come to a consensus on this one.
I don't like any of these people.
I don't like the title. I don't like the title favorite. I don't consider none of these favorite.
I don't. That's what I'm
Right,
saying.
right.
Yeah, I mean,
right,
if
right.
it's
Who came
favorite,
up with
then-
this list?
Yeah.
Don't bite the
mean,
hand that feeds.
These people were not to be favorites. They were terrifying.
Yeah.
You
Now I could
know.
see it being terrifying, except
Yeah.
for the Ocampos. They
Well,
were.
I-
they were-
Well,
I do think
what
probably the
nice people
Herodian
did we meet in the
episodes were-
Delta Quadrant?
The Thalians were nice.
The Herodian episodes were all really, really strong, though.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I will
Yeah.
say
Oh, yeah,
that. Like
were.
they really found creative things to do with them.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Well, what was-
Talaxians.
what
What's
was-
that? Neelix?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
Neelix,
dang.
girl.
Yeah, there.
I know.
Yeah,
Just let it
okay,
go.
okay.
Just let it go. Just
I
don't
was
even
trying to
think
sit here
about it.
going, Talaxian. What is a Talaxian?
I'm trying to
I
figure
mean, I
out.
know I'm not strong on Voyager, but what is a Talaxian? Neelix.
Oh, yeah. They don't say it a lot, so it's all right.
8472. I mean, that was a good one. I mean, anything that they could
was.
take out the Borg is good.
Yeah, it
I
was
don't
very
know.
creative. Yeah.
Fluidic space. I'll give them points for that.
Right.
Somehow they were just so overpowering that it wasn't like, I don't know. They were great. They were great.
Mhm.
But
Right,
the
right.
You know, they were
Heroja-
so vague about what species 8472 was for the longest that you couldn't latch on to something to be scared of, you know?
Right, exactly, Tamia, exactly.
You know, so that's why the Herodians were more real. The Vidians were
Yeah.
more real.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
Right, right,
Species
right.
8472 was like a boogeyman.
Right.
Well, and then
Right.
they pretended
really
to be
was, yeah.
Starfleet, and they were kind of nice. Like then,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, the
Right,
little
had to-
political
yeah,
guys.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
so
We
that
got
was
to see Boothby. I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, fake Boothby. But
right.
we got to see-
8472 Boothby.
Boothby.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right, right.
Yeah, they like watered them down when they did that. I
When
was
they
like,
did
I'm
that.
not scared of them
Yeah.
no more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
agreed.
But
But
I tell
Voyager-
you what,
Voyager had all the scary,
But
all the scary
I
aliens.
tell you what, the boys say, no, we ain't gonna mess with them.
Yeah, I
They
just,
done bit off a little bit more. Y'all, come on, let's go. Ain't they just-
you know what the
Right.
Borg did?
This is
You know what the
futile.
Borg did? The Borg looked at 8472 and they were like, nope.
Nope.
They said 2 fingers. I'm out.
Nope. All right. Well, I can't wait to see who wins that one.
Right.
Everyone out there.
I love that
Everyone
someone in
out
the
there
comments
voted.
is complaining that the Kazon did not make the list.
What?
How
Their
No.
hair
No.
disqualified them.
They just all-
From the
Their
chat.
hair disqualified them.
Mosh and all of his folks can just go.
Them dirty old Kazons, they were so
Dirty
dirty.
old
The hair. It was the hair, y'all.
They just weren't that scary.
Amazing.
The hair was.
But it doesn't say they had to be scary. Like to be fair,
Favorite,
like it's your
favorite.
Right,
favorite
okay.
Delta
Favorite.
Quadrant
How about
species.
they weren't
Right.
that impressive?
Okay.
So why would it be favorite? Yeah. Whose favorite is that? Okay, moving on. Favorite
wow.
one-off character in Enterprise. Wow. Okay. deep
Okay,
cut
Sabrina,
here.
you're up.
Sabrina.
You're up, Sabrina.
All right, you want to read
Oh,
them?
well,
Go
you
for it,
know what
Sabrina.
I'm
Tell us
going to
about
say.
these.
Come on. You know what I'm going to say here. It's got to be
Oh.
Sim. That one makes me cry every time. Sim.
That is the one Enterprise episode that I adore.
Love
Is
it.
Sim.
Okay, I gotta look at
There you go.
Sim.
Yeah.
I mean,
Send
I'm
me some
always,
Sim.
I'm always happy to have
Similitude.
extra Trip Tuckers around. Like that's
Ooh,
good.
baby. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, right.
Hello.
That's true. That's true.
Mhm.
That's
I-
There's
I
nothing
think-
wrong with that.
Randy,
I
that's
think-
true. That's
Nothing wrong
true.
with that. That's true.
I think Flock's wife is very interesting
Oh, she
as
was.
a character.
Yes.
Oh
She was.
yeah, yeah.
Trip.
And you know what was just from an interesting standpoint, like seeing her come in and be like, "Oh, it's fine. He's got like a husband and whatever," and like seeing the polyamory side of it, where
Yes.
they're just like, "Yeah, it's cool, whatever. Of course, he's got a husband. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?" It was really cool to see that kind
I
of.
loved it.
You don't have a
Like,
wife and a husband. What's wrong with you? Like,
Right.
it's
You don't
great.
have all this drama. Drama is where it's at.
And Trip was like,
Trip couldn't handle
Right.
it.
She's like,
couldn't.
hello, Trip.
I know,
And he was
yeah,
all
yeah.
scared of her.
Right.
Yeah.
I
And then he gets
know.
pregnant. So
That's my favorite Enterprise episode.
My favorite.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
One
That's
of
my
all
number
of
one.
them. He got pregnant. That nipple appeared on his wrist.
More than one, baby.
Oh, that was so funny. I
hashtag
was
wrist nipple.
Oh my.
Got a nip.
Oh, that's a cosplay for you.
There it is. Have you ever seen anyone cosplay the
That's
wrist nipple?
brilliant.
It is. That's not. Oh yes.
People were like, "What did you do?"
Dude. I swear.
Oh,
I
the
swear.
poor
No,
man,
no, no.
like,
Swear.
damn it.
He was
That's
all
not on our
emotional.
list.
He was all
Wrist
emotional
nip.
and everything. Talking
I
about.
love it. Wrist
Yeah,
nipple
look at me.
hashtag.
Look at
wrist
them.
nipple.
They're looking at me.
Wrist
I'm
nipples.
sorry, you killed me with the wrist nipple.
But you know what?
That's
you know
going
what
to
I
be the
think
name
is
of my
gonna
new
win?
band.
That's the
Which
name
one?
of my dribble. I've got a name for my dribble.
It's called wrist nipple.
Wrist
It's like
nipple.
peanut hamper, but it's just a wrist nipple.
Where's Kalia?
I know, right?
I don't think any of these people are gonna win though.
Not booby tassels.
Oh my god.
That's the
That would be a
cosplay.
great cosplay.
Oh,
How
right.
Wrist
cool would that
nipple
be?
tassels?
Just the
Yeah.
like tassel
Wrist
on your that would be
nipple.
We
amazing.
got a new move.
And that's a
You
great
can't
trouble.
forget this.
That's a great trouble name, right up there with peanut hamper.
It's true.
Like, kiss this.
Uh-uh.
So hard to
Wrist
find.
bras.
Yes,
Oh,
they
God.
are.
And hard to size.
I'm
Oh,
muted.
yes.
I'm going on mute. I'm going on
Yes,
mute.
yes. I'm going on mute. So our pick obviously is not on the list.
My camera
Not at
was
all.
going out
But-
when all the wrist bra thing was going on. I'm late.
I say that the wrist nipple counts as a one-off character because it only appears
Yes.
once.
What?
There you
Here,
go.
here.
One off. There you go.
Write it
Here,
in.
Wrist nipple.
Where's your
Write
pen?
it in. Write it in. Write it in.
Oh my God, wrist feeding.
Not breastfeeding.
Oh my God, this is only number 2.
Told you we have a good
Go to,
time.
go to the next slide.
Let's go to the next slide. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go. Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Jeez.
Funniest moment in Deep Space Nine. So there's no way that I could fit this in this slide very well. So
Oh.
this is what they are. We'll read through them. Ducat sits on a sandspine, and Kira has to remove it from season 4. These don't
His
sound very funny when you
behind.
talk about it. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Quark saying they buy it. If they buy poison, they'll buy anything. I'm going to like it here. From Little Green Men. Miles
I
O'Brien
love
very
that
upset that he
episode.
tore his pants. That was
Yeah.
Miles and Julian fed up with Worf's bachelor party chant. Kill Worf, kill Worf.
That's my favorite right there.
Keep
Keep him
on.
walking into the bulkhead.
Oh, that
Keep
was,
on.
oh my gosh.
Worf shouting death to the opposition from season 7. DS9 crew Raz Zolikberg getting emotional, and Nog trades away Cisco's desk. Oh, that was
I love
was
that.
that self-sealing stem bolts? No. it was-
My favorite.
No,
Yes.
no,
My
treachery,
favorite
faith,
isn't up
and the
there.
Great River. I love that.
Oh yes, great, yes.
How
Those are
did,
some
I am
good
how
voting
did
moments.
Nog
for the
and
pants.
Yeah.
dancing not get on there?
You're
Nog-
voting for the pants one?
I'm
Oh,
voting
yeah.
for the pants because
Mm,
I
that was funny.
I went and watched each of these scenes just to
Oh.
see, and I was
Oh,
like,
look
you
at
know
Lori.
what?
Look at Lori.
That moment when he rips his pants and they've just washed ashore and they've been through hell, and then he's sad that his pants have ripped, and then he can't stop laughing, and I was like,
Mhm.
that's the one for me.
That's real life, is what that is.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Crash landed in the
Yeah.
water.
that's right.
That was I didn't think it was funny. I thought it's such an adrenaline rush.
Yeah,
That that's I mean, you just crashed. your spaceship
Mhm.
just crashed.
Right.
So
right.
I mean, and in hostile territory. I don't know if they knew that yet, but that was a great
I
scene.
tore my pants.
it
Oh,
made
my
me
God.
laugh. I
Yeah.
actually
Right,
did
all
laugh.
right, all right. That's good.
My favorite. I
Uh,
love the.
oh.
I love Worf in the death to the opposition.
Yeah.
That
I-
was.
like-
I
yeah.
think
that
that's
was
gonna
good.
win.
That was
I think so
yeah,
too.
yeah.
It's like, you
Yeah,
know,
maybe a prediction is good
everybody
versus.
likes that.
Yeah.
What'd
New
you say,
card
Sabrina?
with that sand spine in his behind,
Mhm.
and they said that they both of them cracked up. The actor said they both cracked up doing that was real laughing at what they were doing, and they kept it in the scene because she got to pull
Love
a
it.
spike out of his behind.
Mhm.
Gotta love it. All right. Best legacy series finale. Oh wow.
Oh,
TOS,
no.
animated,
They're all bad.
Next Gen, Deep Space Nine,
Too easy.
Voyager, Enterprise. They were not all bad. All good things is not bad.
No, there's only one.
Oh,
There's-
there's only one.
Well, maybe Deep
Endgame,
Space Nine
Endgame was really good.
No.
What you
Endgame.
leave behind, except for I was
Except
really
for
upset for the very end. I was
Except for
really
the
upset.
end.
Yeah,
Right,
For
except
the end.
Right,
Right.
right.
The
You
end.
know,
That's
Well, I don't
why
even know
I-
why Enterprise is on here because
Oh,
that was
God.
horrible.
just to get people riled up.
They're right.
yeah, they just said, let's throw this
Just
in
to be-
here.
Just to be fair,
It is, yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
it is.
right.
Well,
yeah.
is it fair though? Like, it's
Right.
not. Does it deserve best just because it exists? Like, I don't know if that really does.
Well, some of these were not intended to be finales, and some were written as finales.
As
That is
finales,
true,
yeah.
that is
So
true,
that's
yeah,
I think
yeah.
Voyager Endgame was actually, except for the like having such a short celebration at the end, I think that was a perfect one.
Oh,
That was a
I
good
loved
one.
it.
Oh.
I feel like All Good Things might be one of the best series finales in television.
it is.
Really?
Yes,
It is,
okay.
Yeah.
it is,
I'm
it is,
still
it is.
voting for Deep Space Nine.
Okay.
There's
Fine.
nothing, there's no until the end or just that part when it comes to All Good Things. I mean, there's
Mhm.
nothing in there that says, oh, not that part. Like What We Leave Behind, you know how much
Right.
I love DS9, but that ending, the very
Right.
end,
Right.
there's none of that in All Good Things. I mean, it's
Right.
perfect.
Yeah, it has
And
a
it's
perfect
and
ending.
it closes out the series because we
Yeah.
started there and then we ended there.
And the, mhm.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's I can't.
And you
The
saw
rest of these-
Patrick talking about on The View. He talked about like about that scene and how he said, you know, I should have done this.
I
all
shouldn't have
along.
done this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah,
They
so
actually-
good,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
good.
he
Yeah.
never did play cards with him. He
I
did-
know.
never did
Oh
play
my God,
poker
that
with
was
Never
him.
did.
It's so funny.
Oh.
Bob D said it'd be hilarious if Enterprise won just for the recognition that it was a finale.
Being an alternate universe, for
Right.
sure.
I don't think there's that many Enterprise fans.
Hey,
Sorry.
She said that many, not none. All right, well that's a really good category. I'm interested to see what happens with that one. All right, and now on to new Star Trek. So funniest moment of 2022 when Mariner says,
Oh.
"Everyone shut the fuck up," and then phasers them to conserve oxygen.
Bam, bam, bam.
Did love that.
Oh, that's
That
right.
was
She was
funny.
at the with the girls, right?
Yeah, she was at
The
the
candle party.
They were
Yes,
making
Candle
Oh
party,
no,
right.
I'm sorry. The salon.
She
The
says,
salon.
she says, I'm just actualizing my dreams while she shoots them all.
Right.
candle.
Oh gosh. Oh my
If someone
God.
says candle in the Star Trek chat,
Right.
it's gonna happen. I'm sorry. That's what happens. Martok's board game in Lower Decks, hilarious. Rod and Peanut Hamper go at it in Lower Decks.
wow. Wow.
Oh, yeah,
That was
loved it.
creepy to me.
Loved it. Loved
Raw
it.
Dog, it was my favorite nickname
Raw
ever.
Dog.
They called him Raw Dog. So good. Thank you, Nikki. Love you.
My God. I love
The aliens say live logs and prosper.
That was a
From,
funny
It
episode.
was cute,
That
but
really
that
was
was
a
so
good
Logs
cute.
and
It was
prosper.
super cute.
Yeah,
Super
I love
cute,
that one.
super cute. Yeah, I'm glad
I
there's
got
some
a
Prodigy
t-shirt
on
with
there.
that
That's
on
good.
it.
That's
Who
hilarious.
are you?
Oh God, the Enterprise bingo. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, I
that
love
was
that
good.
one too.
Yeah.
That was kind
Yeah.
of during our discussion. We're talking about that too. Is now they're bringing Strange New Worlds as having like fun and silly stuff, which
Yeah.
is so great to see, right? Like I feel
Mhm.
so much more connected to those
Right.
characters than I did like the first season of Discovery, right? Like it was so like I liked it, but like I didn't feel super connected to a bunch of the characters. But now I do with Strange New Worlds because they're at least having fun with it. At least.
Yeah, they definitely
Mhm,
learned
mhm.
to make sure you got like personal with the characters.
Yeah. Which is yeah.
Well, fun
And then
goes to
Spock
die.
and Supreme.
Now that's a funny moment.
That
should
was
have been
fun.
funny.
Yes.
Oh,
Listen,
no.
The transporter chief trying to act like he didn't know what they were talking
What
about. so
was
funny.
going on? Yeah,
Right,
wasn't that funny?
I got
What?
nothing.
Raw dog.
I love that
Raw
raw
dog.
dog,
Just loved it so
raw
much. That
dog
was
and peanut
so
hamper forever.
good.
I know for Spock and Supreme because that whole episode was hilarious.
Yeah,
It
that
was.
episode was beautiful.
It was.
It was.
It was
so
really well
good.
done.
Yeah,
Those
very
were
well
all
done.
fun.
pulled that
These were
off.
all really good. These were
Yeah.
all, this was
Yeah.
really
These
fun.
are good. These
Yeah,
are all
this is a good list.
Yes, it is.
I still think Mariner deserves it for
Me too.
telling everyone
Yeah,
to shut the
like everyone
fuck
shut the
up.
fuck up and kill everybody in
Yes.
the room.
Yes.
Like, I mean, how
Yes.
do you?
Have you never been there?
I didn't get to actually do it.
Right. Right.
We've all been at some
At the,
part
at
of
the
it.
candle party.
Yeah,
One of the
we've all
phases.
been with a bunch
Uh-oh,
of
here we
annoying
go.
people. Yep.
Phase of the whole
At
room.
the salon.
So
At
good.
the salon.
Everybody's out. Then she faces Jennifer and herself.
Oh,
Okay.
Jennifer.
Yeah.
I like Jennifer now.
I do like
did that
Jennifer.
first. Jennifer,
Now
I do.
Jennifer, shut the fuck up. When they, before they got together,
Right.
Shut up,
Yes.
Jennifer. Shut up,
Yeah.
you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shut it. Quit it, Jennifer. So
Right.
love her so much. And Mariner's going to be on the cruise. I'm so excited about that too.
Yeah,
I
know.
Tawny's so much fun. I love her. to
Yes,
death.
she
Tiny
is.
Newsom, she's a blast.
She really is.
She is. She is. Okay. Most exciting moment of 2022. Discovery crew breaks through in communication with Tensi. That was cool. I did love that. Various alien ships coming to save the Federation ships in Prodigy. That was really cool.
Mhm.
Tendi showing Misk how to pirate like in Orion. That was super cool.
That was
great.
awesome.
Right.
She kicked
Should've
ass.
been
Get
Yeah.
it, Tendi. She's
That
like, I
should've been
can
up
do it. I just don't
funnier.
have to.
Right.
Right.
Get it, Tendi.
She kicked butt, didn't she?
Yes,
Sure
yeah, she
did.
totally
Ooh.
did. All the Cali class ships showing up to save the day in lower decks. Also
Yeah. I
super
love
cool because
that
they were going to
too.
eliminate the California class. That was awesome.
Yes.
And counting the Romulans and Strange New Worlds. So cool to see how that played out.
Mhm.
And then Borg Queen shows up in Stargazer. Annie. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pour one out for Annie. We love you so much. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Moment of silence.
Well, for me, the most exciting moment on this list is a tough call. There are a lot of really good ones. But that Prodigy moment, when those alien ships showed up, I was like crying.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
with you, Laurie.
Yep.
I'm with you 100%. Literally crying Star Trek tears.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That was a
I mean,
Star Trek moment right
I
there.
was
picked it up, yeah,
cheering
yeah.
when it happened on lower decks, but I was weeping when it happened on Prodigy.
Yep. I was weeping
my-
and stopping them and doing like this. What ship is that?
Oh, yeah.
What ship is that?
Yeah, I have a podcast co-host I can rely on to do all of that. So I
Oh, wonderful.
So do
takes
they.
care of it all.
my favorite episode in Strange New World is Quality of Mercy, because one of my favorite episodes in TOS is Balance of Terror.
Mhm.
And I love the way it was reworked. It was just, I'm like, ooh, look, I look at them back. I look at them like one, then I look at the other, then I look at the other one. I got them both on my computer just to look at them.
Mhm.
So
I love
can I
it.
be honest? I had the opposite reaction, which is because I love Balance of Terror. I
Me
did
too.
not like the Strange New Worlds episode.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm partial to what's my boyfriend's name?
Ethan.
Anson.
Oh,
Anson.
Ethan Anson, one of those.
That's
Oh,
wonderful.
no, you
It's
got a lot of
Michael
friends.
Dorn. We've gone through several today, I feel like.
There's a
I
lot.
have a man crush on Anson. Okay.
I mean, who
Sure.
doesn't?
Yeah. Hello.
Dig it.
The first time he stood in front of me, I was like, oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh my.
oh, that's a man.
Was that the
Oh,
green
no.
corduroy?
Yeah.
Was that the green
green
corduroy?
corduroy?
suit?
Green corduroy. Oh my God. Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
Oh,
how
I'm sure we
did
were
You know
I-
how
We're
there's
standing
some
right next to
people
each
who
other.
just literally take your breath away,
Yes.
you know, and he was like with their looks, and I'm just like, I felt myself go, oh my God, okay.
Emery.
Oh, girl.
Emery. Emery.
Oh, Anson, the dude with the sci-fi sisters
T-shirt.
He walked around all night with it under his.
Oh my
he just-
gosh.
I was like, "Where's his people?"
Well, yeah,
His
where?
people tried to take it from him several times, and he was like, "Nope,
Nope,
mm-mm,
I'm
I
good."
got this."
Nope.
Nice.
He walked around
That's
with it.
great.
I was
I
like,
want it. I want it. That's hilarious. Yeah, so that's a tough one too. These
Yeah.
are all really good.
Yeah.
I
They
can't wait to
are.
see what all y'all
This is a
pick.
good one.
I like
Yeah.
the Tendy one too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm voting for Prodigy though. There.
Yeah,
That's-
yeah.
that's
Oh,
hands
man.
I
down.
think I would too.
I'm going with Prodigy. Yeah.
This is tough.
This is a tough one.
Biggest wow moment. Stacey Abrams
Not
is
for me.
President United Earth. That's fair. Yeah, yeah.
Not for me at all.
Q appears in Picard. Legacy characters revealed on the bridge of Prodigy. That was so cool.
Oh,
Emmer dies in Strange New Worlds. Why?
See, that was hard.
Reimagining the original series episodes Balance of Terror.
Oh, wait a minute.
There we
I
go.
didn't see that one down there. Oh, okay.
It's there.
It was
This
it
is
was
tough.
for me, it was Stacey Abrams.
That's
Me,
a tough
that
one,
was-
like not to pick that one, right? Because it's
Yeah.
so topical
That
and
was
felt
crazy.
so good, like because of not just Star Trek 2, you know, that's
Right.
a really tough one.
Because
to
we'd
beat.
all suffered
Yeah,
from
but to
politics for so
right,
much,
right,
so long,
right.
and then
And
we're
then
like,
to see
yes.
her, it's
Yeah.
like, oh yes.
but
She's
to
such
be
a
fair, though,
Trekkie,
like
though.
Yeah.
She's a hardcore trade, but like that had kind of leaked. Like we knew she was coming.
I
you know?
didn't.
Like,
I
I mean,
didn't.
I
I
had
didn't know she
seen
was
pictures of
coming.
her
Oh,
in
really? I didn't know.
uniform and stuff.
I
and
didn't.
like,
Oh, really?
but well, for me, it just, I knew something was up. I mean, it in my heart, that's the one. But the other part of my heart says when Hemmer died,
Oh,
Yeah.
that
Oh.
that
Mine
was
right
a
there.
gut
That's the
wrenching.
one.
That was
That
my
That was
gut
the one.
wrenching.
That's the
got
one
me.
for
oh,
me.
I was
That's
not.
the
I
one.
still
And that's
don't
my
think
favorite.
he's dead.
That's my
the bad
favorite
luck, yeah.
Strange New Worlds episode. I love that.
Yeah, that
It's
was
not.
Yeah.
It was too horrible. It's horror. I don't like horror.
Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
then that's
yeah.
horror.
Yeah, I'm
It
not a
was
horror
kind of horror.
fan.
Yeah.
That is
yeah,
horror.
Yeah, it
But
was.
I thought it was just
Yeah.
so well done.
yeah.
And
that
for
was
him
good.
to
It
die
was,
at the
but
end, that was
I've
like,
only-
what?
I've only
Right.
seen
Yeah.
one.
I know.
I've only
I
seen-
kept saying
seen it
I've
once.
watched it wrong.
Right.
See, I must have watched it wrong.
I definitely
wouldn't
didn't watch
kill
that
him.
again.
Yeah.
So what did you think, Lori? Oh, you mean when he died?
Yeah,
Yeah.
when he died, I was like,
Okay.
he can't be dead. He's not
Right.
dead.
I know. Yeah.
Like, there's
Like,
no
you
way.
think- Yeah, you think like, oh, something else is gonna happen because that can't be right.
Right.
Like there's a flashback
And-
or yeah.
I also thought it would have leaked. Like, I don't think I knew
Right.
about Stacey Abrams in advance, but when she showed up, it took me out of the story. Like, it just did, because I was like
Because
excited
it's a real
for her.
person. Right.
I was
yeah,
thinking
yeah.
she loves it. I'm so happy for her.
Yeah.
That's
true.
great.
That's true.
But
That's
it
true.
took me out of it. So for me,
Right.
it's like a toss between Hammer dying, which took me totally by surprise,
Ooh.
Yes.
and the Kobayashi Bridge scene. I was like, squee! Like, just having such
Yes.
a moment watching
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
That was nice. Yeah,
That was
was
fun.
really
Right.
nice.
That was
Yeah.
fun.
I think,
I think they did a good
Stacey
job
Abrams,
with it too.
Yeah. So I think the Stacey Abrams moment meant the most to me, though. Like the Hammer dying was the biggest wow moment, but seeing
Yeah.
Stacey Abrams represented like
Right.
in that way, like that was probably one of the
Yeah.
most important moments for me.
Wait, Anne-Marie didn't know Hammer died?
Uh-oh, spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
no,
I mean,
Oh, Anne Marie.
no, I think she means how. What did they do
That's
to
y'all
Stacey?
have- Yes, they did.
they did.
Didn't you write these
Because
books,
did it.
Anne-Marie?
Who knew? No, but his death was definitely had purpose, unlike poor Tasha.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Tasha just
Right.
wow.
Well, I mean, the purpose was the
I
actress
still
wasn't
don't-
going to be there anymore.
Right,
So they had
that
to do
was the
something.
perfect.
Well,
but
she
for,
wasn't being
for our
used. She didn't think
character,
she-
it was
right.
terrible.
Yeah, her
Character,
character
nothing.
wasn't being used. She said they could have put some legs, and I'm not making this up. They say that they just could have put her pants leg up there and say, "Okay, Captain," so, and she would have been just as effective.
Her pants, just her pants.
She said, "Yeah, because that's all you saw most of her.
That's all you
Most of
saw.
the
Yeah,
time,
'cause
all
it's
you
close
saw.
up
Her
on the
legs
captain.
behind the captain and
Right.
and what's the name? That's all.
hilarious.
That's what that's Denise. She said
Right.
that
Denise said.
in interviews. I've seen her say
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it was so early. Like, I feel like they would have fleshed her out more if she had still been around.
I always thought so. They
You
did
know.
great stuff with her when she came back.
Yeah,
And I-
right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I get it. Like, she's looking at this. She doesn't
Of
know if it's
course.
gonna go, and then she's
I mean,
doing
yeah.
less and less as the episodes
Yeah.
go on.
Yeah, well,
And it's
well,
not like
it
landing
was
on
a-
Discovery today where you're like, oh, I'm good. I'm going to stay. This is good. You know, but like back then it was like, oh no, it's like weird sci-fi.
Well, didn't Marina Sirtis say thank God? Well, maybe not thank gosh, but if she didn't leave, they probably would have got rid of her.
Yeah, they
Right,
thought
right.
she was
One
gonna
of the-
be-
there was
one of the
way too
women
many
was coming.
women on the
Yes,
show.
yeah.
3 whole women. Oh my
Oh,
god! You better get rid of
wow.
one.
What kind of future
It's
is this?
far too
Right.
many.
What are all these women doing
Oh,
here?
God.
Right.
Yeah. Oh.
Well,
That
it
was
was
the
a try.
power,
It was a try. It was a try show. Data, Picard, and Riker. Those were like on TOS.
Right.
And
Well, that's
the
what they were
women-
trying to do.
That we're trying.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And the women were nurturers on
Yep.
that show.
Right. Or they furthered someone else's story. We were talking about that too last night. Like Keiko only was there to make up someone else's story interesting for the week.
Yeah.
Oh
you know,
yeah,
so-
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Definitely.
Keiko was my girl. Come on now.
I know. I
Oh,
love
I-
her so much. Yeah. See, there you go.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, this which comes up all the time.
Not gonna mention the
That's
the
the
one
comment.
the,
That's the
the
comment. I
man who
don't
should
know.
not be mentioned.
Right,
Yeah.
right. That's a comment. Who knows? Yeah. So there was a lot of wow moments and wows for different reasons. So this is another one that I'm super interested to see like what comes up from this.
Hey
For
cousin.
sure.
There's a cousin. Where's a
My
cousin?
cousin. Ejola Fitz.
Hey.
Hey
Oh
cousin.
hey. Oh, that's you. Oh,
Hey, girl. Hey,
cousin.
Oh, look
Hey,
at
Lola. Hey, darling.
I love
That's my little big cousin.
Oh, welcome in. Welcome in.
There's the
Okay.
Energizer Bunny right there.
Oh, really?
All over the place.
All over the place.
That's right.
Okay, best Star Trek antagonist of 2022. Angel, Strange New Worlds. That's spelled wrong. That's not my fault. Sorry about that. I copied and pasted. Essentia in Prodigy, Borg Queen in Picard, Diviner
Wow.
in Prodigy, Gorn in Strange New Worlds. Oh man, Peanut Hamper in Lower.
Peanut Hamper.
Peanut Hamper. I'm
She's
so
such a bitch.
Peanut
He is
Hamper.
such a bitch. That's not my problem. Fuck that.
Right.
I'm out of here. I'm not going out there.
Right.
Why would I do that? What are you talking about? I'm sorry.
Man.
She is
Peanut
us,
Hamper.
we are her. I mean, same, right? Like, if I should have, like, go put yourself in this position, I'd be like, what the hell are you talking about?
Y'all think
Oh
I'm
my
going
God,
out there?
I love
No.
No. Just
Man,
the
they
fact
was
that
ready
she's
to
just a
send
little
her
compact and then
out
she just
there.
flies
Though.
the hell
I
off.
was like, wait,
She's the
what?
only one that can survive out there. So
I mean, they
Peanut
just
Hamper
put her
is my
up.
girl.
Yeah.
They just
I
put
love
her up.
Peanut
They was
Hamper.
like,
Who am I
oh,
gonna do
listen,
that?
though.
Yeah.
I love her bitchiness.
Right, me
I
too.
I
love
know,
it.
right?
It's
Straight
hilarious.
up.
Yeah,
Peanut
I
Hamper's
love
my tribble is named Peanut Hamper.
See?
That's my tribble's name.
Well,
Yes.
when you get a new
Okay.
one,
Just
it's
so-
going to be
so that shows you.
you all
Chris Nipple
know.
when it, you know,
What,
inevitably.
what is that, Lori?
A tribble.
Her,
Oh, okay.
her tribble.
It has no name. The
No,
poor
you got to
thing.
get a name. You got to get a name.
All right, I'll
Yeah,
work
you
on
can't
that.
have the
Work
name I
on it.
just
Well,
picked for
Lori's
mine.
can be wrist nipple.
Oh,
No, I
No.
claim
it
that. I claim that.
actually
Y'all heard
probably
it.
that'd be a nice little thing. You could hang it on the wrist.
Oh,
I'm-
there you go.
I'm going to pass on that, but thanks, guys.
This nipple is
Just trying to
my
help. We're just
nipple.
trying to help. Just trying to help.
I think
I
the big antagonist for me, I think Essentia.
Really?
Really?
Okay.
I do, because
Offensive.
Okay.
she's a tricky little one, isn't she?
Yeah.
Like,
I can't even remember who.
I mean, I feel that like anyone, I think in Europe, not everybody has the show.
Yeah, I know.
So
Uh-huh.
that
Oh,
well,
okay.
there are
I mean,
things I don't want to say yet,
Right,
maybe.
right,
I mean,
right.
Mhm.
What can we do?
I mean, right? I mean, it's an award show. I mean,
Right.
All right.
we done gave away
if
so
you're
much
in,
already.
If you're in Europe and you haven't seen the
Right.
show, hang up now. I don't know.
Right,
no,
here.
give yourself 30 seconds. Okay, mute. Okay, when I put my thumbs up, you can come back.
I mean,
So-
I wouldn't even do that because I mean, you got to do the show now. This is
Right.
just the pre-show.
Yeah, that's true.
This
Just,
is
just
pre-show.
record.
Yeah, if
Play
this is
press
ruining
record.
it for you,
Press
just wait.
record.
Just
Yeah.
wait.
I think she has a lot more story coming, and I am intrigued by her. How about that?
Yeah, second
Oh.
I like
season's
it.
gonna
I'm
be.
just looking at the chat, y'all, with the penis hamper.
That is so crazy. I'm not. I can't even look at that because that's gonna send us down a bad
No.
road.
What happened?
Because
The
I'm
chat
going to
is going
tell y'all
off
about
on
my
Peanut Hamper.
Oh,
my
First-
my trouble too.
My
Yes.
selection. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, please.
Go
Go ahead.
ahead.
go ahead, Sabrina.
My selection of this list. Number one, if they had the Gorn from Enterprise, I would have been voting for that one because I think that Gorn is always forgotten, and that Gorn was
She
crazy.
looks so phony though.
Oh, yeah, I know,
Right.
but that was fierce.
That
The
CGI was
diviner.
awful.
I'm going with the
CGI.
diviner.
That
On
was,
the-
Yeah,
on the
that was
CGI.
CGI.
Okay.
That was a guy in a costume.
What? It looked like
No, you're talking about
awful
Enterprise
CGI on Enterprise.
Oh, you mean
Enterprise
oh,
going
Enterprise?
with-
The actual,
Enterprise,
the series
not
Enterprise.
TOS.
Okay, the
Oh,
series
But
Yeah.
Sabrina's
Enterprise.
talking
Ah,
about
okay, sure.
TOS, though.
TOS.
No,
No,
I'm talking
she
No,
about
talking
she
about
said
Enterprise.
Enterprise.
Yeah.
Enterprise.
Oh, I
Gorn.
missed it. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
the
that
not
is
TOS.
in there.
Fran is the only one that was with me.
Yep. She
Yeah,
But,
see there?
Fine.
But I'm voting for the diviner, although
Got called
I'm
out,
gonna
Yvette.
slash.
What happened, Yvette?
Talking crazy about Peanut Hammer and Raw Dog yesterday from the
sure
official
was.
BBC. Come on, Yvette.
I love me some raw dog and peanut hamper.
I'm not doing that. Screw all y'all.
That's right. It's my favorite thing.
Look,
to
so
watch.
Sabrina, you liked the Gorn from the Enterprise. You said if there had been
I
one
said if
from
that
the-
had been on there, but it's not, so I'm picking the diviner and adding Dreadnought to it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Dreadnought.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Mine is the Borg Queen simply because I thought Annie was fantastic in that
Yeah.
part.
So good.
Mhm.
She
And
was
so
just so
insidious
good.
too, right?
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
yes, so
Yes.
insidious. Like it was really cool to like not so obvious that she's the evil person like in any way, like you know,
Right.
at different times and ways or whatever. So yeah, she was really good.
I'm like,
Yeah.
damn,
And-
she played that part.
She was
Also, if
really
you
fun.
think of it, we had 2 Borg queens before that who were both utterly fantastic.
Yes.
She came in and was so
And
phenomenal.
still
also.
somehow
Right?
elevated
It was
yeah.
that was
Yes.
a really hard thing to
Yeah.
do, and
To
she
do.
pulled it
Mhm.
off.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because you know people were comparing. I'm like, okay, this is her part now.
Right. No,
Mhm.
absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. True,
This is
true.
another hard list.
It's another hard
is.
list,
Yeah.
This is a hard list.
Mm-mm. No, it ain't.
Yeah, it is.
Peanut hamper.
Not a
Yeah.
hamper.
The bitch.
Right.
Tina Hamper.
That's my girl.
She was
That
more
is
bitch
indeed.
than the Borg queen.
She was.
That
Peanut Hamper,
all right.
straight bitch.
Been that bitch.
Peanut Hamper,
Been
like
that
Peanut
bitch.
Hamper
No
don't
No
get.
bitch.
gangster, no nothing, just straight bitch.
Straight
She
bitch.
has zero
She's-
fucks to give.
Zero.
None.
No.
Zero.
And if she had them, she would not give them to you.
She might say she's going to give them to you, but
Right.
then she's
She
going to
won't.
keep them.
That's true, Lori.
We're going down the slippery slope.
Honestly, I am going
Okay.
to turn into
Next
Peanut
card.
Hamper on the
Yeah.
show. Okay,
There
next,
we go,
next,
there we
next,
go.
next, next.
Okay.
Most interesting new character introduced in 2020.
Ah.
Okay, so here's President of Earth. Okay. Petra from Lower Decks. Adam Soong from Picard. Oh God, I had actually that wasn't even on my radar. Totally true.
No.
Talon from Picard. Ensign Essentia. There you go from Prodigy. Dr. McDonald from Prodigy. Hammer. Oh,
Yeah.
Ron. Strange New Worlds and Ortegas.
Mm.
Yes.
Wow.
three,
Okay.
the last
So it's
three,
most
the last three.
interesting is the title, right? So that
Interesting, yeah.
takes some of these. Yeah.
Interesting.
As much as I loved Stacey Abrams, her character wasn't super interesting, at least to
Mm-mm.
me.
Right.
Like I was all about it
Agreed.
and super excited, but she didn't really do a lot. You know,
No,
right
she
No.
there,
didn't.
but yeah.
Agreed.
No, she
Nah.
didn't. No.
Yeah.
So you didn't get to know her, really.
You didn't get to
so.
know her. Yeah. I
No.
wish we
Mm-mm.
had.
Same
but
with
you didn't
Dr.
really get to
McDonald. I
see her.
was thrilled to see Erin McDonald on there,
Mhm.
but
Right.
it wasn't much of a. She didn't do a whole lot, even
Didn't
though I
use
was
her a lot,
super
yeah.
excited.
Yeah,
to
I don't know
see
how
her.
you. Yeah, it couldn't be. I mean, she had like one line, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I gotta say, Hammer was such a standout character for me. I mean, I
Yeah.
love Ortegas as a runner-up, but I
Right.
feel like Hammer was such a unique, amazing character. Like, I'm still not happy that he's gone.
Yeah.
I know. It still sucks.
I'm so glad you love this character developed from Enterprise.
Yeah. and he's such a the actor that plays him is a big Enterprise
Bruce.
fan.
Yes.
Oh,
Him and
there you go.
Sabrina were in a corner
Mhm.
talking
Had a
about
nice
Enterprise.
talk. Yes, we did.
Oh, that's fun.
He's my God. That's why I screamed when he died. I can't
Yeah.
believe it. But
Oh,
we did-
I
we had a
know.
nice
I couldn't
I
talk.
think it's
believe it.
between Lieutenant Lohan and Hemmer. I mean,
Hemmer,
we
yeah.
know we got
Yeah.
to know them.
Yeah.
So that's why I think they fall into an interesting character.
Interesting versus yeah.
because and
I agree.
Ortegas, I love Ortegas, but still haven't had an Ortegas episode, so we don't know.
Yes, and
Yeah,
I
we
love
didn't
her
know
and I love
right.
the actress, but yeah,
Mhm.
we're like we haven't had a really good episode to really
Yeah.
get to know
Well,
her.
Yeah,
see,
yeah.
I liked her
Lahan,
in the
she's
Mercy
incredible.
thing. I liked her in that last. She was real good in that. She
Yeah,
played.
he was.
Yeah,
She
but we
played
still don't
against
know
him.
anything about her.
Yeah.
I know, but I
Yeah.
like her character. I liked her in that
Mhm.
fantasy one with the princess.
She
and the
was
king.
great
Oh yeah,
in
she's
that.
great.
This one?
She was
I
great,
love-
yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah, Eve. Yeah, that one. Mhm.
The Kingdom.
Elysium.
Elysium.
There you go.
There
The
you go. Oh, there
Elysian
you go.
Kingdom.
Elysium.
The,
Yeah,
the Kingdom of Elysium.
Okay, she was
One of
great in
those.
that. I thought she was funny too.
Yeah.
Her and Anson, they were hilarious.
Oh yeah, they were a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, interesting.
I'm going with Laan, but Hemmer's the second. But I think she's a fascinating character. I can't wait to see more.
So do
even
I. I
what
was
bit
just
we
about to say that.
Mm-hmm. For
Yeah.
sure. All right. Best new episode of 2022 Star Trek. Jeez.
Mhm.
Farewell from Picard. Kobayashi from Prodigy. All the World's a Stage from Prodigy. Supernova
That
Part
was
2
funny.
from Prodigy. Here I'll Trust Nothing from Lower Decks. Crisis Point 2 from Lower Decks. And Strange New Worlds has Spock and Muck, Elysian Kingdom, and Quality
Ooh,
of Mercy.
wow.
This is tough.
This is
This is
tough.
tough.
No.
You're right.
Wow.
But what can I say? What a great problem to have that we
Yes,
have so much
yeah.
new Star Trek that we can't even
Everybody's quiet.
decide.
Nobody's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I picked this one.
No,
you
I
know.
have no clear winner in this one for
Mm-mm.
me
I
because like I
know.
It's
love
not-
so many
it's
of these.
really, really tough.
They're
yeah.
really nice.
know.
I
I'm
have
gonna go
two.
right
I
out
narrowed
there.
it down to 2, and then I couldn't narrow it down to 1.
Nope, I'm gonna go. As much as I loved Spock Amok, I mean, and I absolutely love that one.
That's
That's
good.
my
It
Loved
favorite.
was, yeah.
Kobayashi was just all that.
Kobayashi was a kind of
That's
all
one
that.
of my 2.
That
It
is
was-
it. That is one of them. Yeah, that was a good
But
one.
my other one that I love so much is Crisis Point 2, Paradox.
So
Paradoxus.
good.
Yep.
That was
I
good.
was
Oh,
just
wait.
watching
Well,
that again the
mine
other
of-
day.
Mine is Quality of Mercy.
Well, see,
Yep.
Crisis Point
Mhm,
2,
mhm.
Paradoxus gave me knick-knack.
Yep.
Yes.
Mhm.
What was
Yeah.
so I also loved Here I'll Trust Nothing, which is the Deep Space
Yes.
Nine episode.
Yep.
Was
Oh,
so
yeah.
packed with gems and goodies. And
Yes.
Yeah,
great guest
true.
star.
Mhm.
Also great guest star. Like
Right,
so
right.
Yeah, yeah.
great guest stars galore.
I
Like,
have
it was
no
so
idea what happened in that episode. I have not gotten past that flyby yet.
Which one?
Where they were admiring the pylons?
Oh yeah, that was. Oh yeah.
Just keep going. Just keep going. Nothing's on the
I'm
fun.
like, yes,
keep
Just
Just keep circling.
keep circling.
Just
I'm like,
keep
yes.
circling. They are so
Oh,
funny.
They get it. They get it. They get
they
it. They
sure
get it.
do.
It's amazing. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah.
And
this
remember,
is-
we
this
saw
is fun.
them with their face against the glass. Not a well, anyway. And Yvette, you said if we came past that would be us. And I'm like, sure would be.
I was like, that would be us.
That would be us.
all 4 of us.
All of us.
Right.
Oh, there we go.
Right.
That's a great some trivia. Thanks, Nikki. First episode to actually show Beverly Crusher since Nemesis.
Yeah.
They talked
Yeah.
about it.
Right.
before.
And
Yeah.
it was new dialogue from her.
Yes,
too.
it was.
So that
actually
was
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really
It's
nice.
That was
definitely been like
brilliant.
this is the time for Crusher, which I'm
Yeah.
loving.
It sure is. We
Which
are
I love
entering
it,
the
yeah.
Beverly phase of
We
Star
are, and
Trek.
I love it.
We
I love
love it too.
Mustache red and
Right? I love that. That was so good.
Keep
Well,
circling.
like I said, the
Keep
women on
circling.
TNG were nurturers. That was
Right.
the role they took on.
Yep, for sure.
Well,
for
they
sure.
gave them actually.
They gave them.
Yeah,
right,
Yeah, they gave them.
Yeah.
Beverly.
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 I don't know why, but Ryan does this. He says it to me, and I just fall apart.
Oh my god.
I have no idea why, because the way he says it. And if you say it well enough,
It's so perfect.
it's easy. I'm easy.
Bev alert! Bev alert!
Yeah,
Yeah, so
Y'all
this is
heard
stuff,
it here
but
first.
so amazing that we
Yeah,
have
Big
so many
Red.
to
That's
choose
what it
from.
was. Big
Whatever it
Red.
is, you heard it here first.
right.
All right, let's see. Most interesting series regular or recurring character in Strange New Worlds specifically. Pike's Peak, Captain Pike.
Oh, that
number
hair.
1, Una. Oh man.
Oh boy.
Spock, Lon, Erica Ortega's Hammer,
Oh.
Doctor, Nurse Chapel,
Where's
Cadet
T'Pring?
Uhura. Oh yeah.
Yeah, T'Pring. T'Pring is
Ah,
supposed to be-
Because she's not a regular.
It didn't.
These
It
are
says
all
a
recurring
recurring
characters.
character.
She
She
said
said she didn't make the cut.
She
Yeah.
didn't
Well,
make
she's-
it.
Yeah.
She's a guest star, maybe more than officially recurring. I don't know.
Well, I mean, these are just.
Yeah.
I'd be people picked this, so they didn't.
I'm
pick
going
her.
with
That's-
Yeah.
Ron.
They weren't looking
Right,
at the contracts when they made up.
Right.
Right. How rude. Also,
Rude.
somebody in
Rude.
Star Trek is slipping if they're not reading the contracts to
Right.
make sure we know when people are coming back. You call yourself a Star Trek fan? You're not reading contracts?
Oh my
What?
God. This is why you don't have family in the
Anne Marie is saying
never mind.
this.
Keep going.
I'm gonna go out. I think that the most interesting
Oh, here you go.
character on here, No T'Pring was added.
Didn't make
okay.
it. Didn't make it. Didn't make the cut. Yeah.
She didn't make it.
Didn't make it.
Was La'an. I think
Yeah.
I think she's the most interesting. I think that there's so many layers that are untapped there that we
Mhm.
see.
Yeah.
We sort of see that there's more depth and there's a lot more to know. And so I'm just waiting for her story.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wish it was Dr. Mbenga. He was, but we got his story. And
Right,
Cadet Uhura, there's not a lot of. It's a great
There's not
story, but
enough
there's not
yet.
a lot of intrigue in there,
Mhm.
and there's
Right,
not
right,
enough
right.
yet.
I
You
love
know-
her, but yeah,
you-
you're right. There's not
You
like
know who's intriguing me, and I didn't expect it, is Chapel.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
she
I
also,
was
yeah.
She's
they
also
had to
so hot.
change. They did have to yeah. They did have to change things about her story, which I'm actually fine with because she wasn't properly developed before. And I
No.
feel like before, like her crush on Spock was like a joke and it was played for laughs. And now we're getting that there's a tragedy there and that she's got, and we're getting some depth and all these layers to her. And I feel like there's so much going on there.
her and
that I
Spock,
am
I'm
intrigued.
loving their like
Yeah,
whatever,
there's-
like yeah.
But
There's a-
she's aching, you know what I mean? Like I always love the
Yeah.
suffering for love people.
I want to know if they're gonna write in, Dr. Roger Corby, because we know that
Right.
she was engaged to him before
Yeah.
he got on the Enterprise.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
That's what I'm
Is he
thinking.
gonna wind up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like
They're gonna
wondering
tell
how
us.
that every time I look at it, I'm wondering how does this guy gonna show up?
They're
How
gonna
is
show
he
him.
gonna
show up?
He's gonna. Y'all know he's gonna show up, right?
Well, he's got to.
Yeah.
It does get a little messy timeline wise.
Yeah, it's a little messy.
Yeah, it is.
Well,
a
If
little-
they're
yeah.
smart, they actually will steer.
That's right. Wait
clear
a
of it.
minute. Isn't he dead?
He's
Didn't
going
he
to
die?
die.
Well, he's after
He's going to
Yeah.
die.
This is
He's
before
going to die,
TOS.
but he's
Yeah.
not
Oh,
going to
going
die.
to, oh, right.
Well, that's
right.
right. This was before T. Oh,
But
okay.
she,
Right.
you know,
Right.
they have that whole
Right.
thing where they say she joined the Enterprise because they're going to look for him. So
Yeah.
whatever, there's
All
a
right,
throw.
yeah.
I get
Something-
it,
That's okay. We
Yeah,
haven't
that
heard why
again,
she
that
joined the
again.
Enterprise yet on this.
but
All
I
right.
think what she's doing is really interesting, though.
Yeah.
Yes, for
Yep.
sure. All right, we're gonna go a little quicker because we're behind.
Okay.
we're talking.
sure
We're
we
talking
are.
it's good though. It's good. I love it. I
Yep,
love it.
yep.
Most rewatchable episode. Episode 1 of Strange New World, Spock Amok, Legion Kingdom. All those won Quality of Mercy. Most rewatchable.
Spock amok.
Spock him up.
I would say the same, right? Because
Quality of
Yeah,
Mercy.
I agree.
Fuck him up.
Quality of Mercy again, of course, from France.
It's not my favorite,
love
but
it.
I definitely could watch it more a lot of times. Yeah.
Right.
Spock
right.
and Muck is second for me.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, next. Most Federation moment in Prodigy.
Oh,
Kids
wow,
used
this is a
teamwork to
good one.
resync time after it was fractured by an anomaly.
That was
Crew of the
something.
Protostar, I know, works
That's
with
my
the
favorite episode.
Androsians to save them from the gallows. Janeway's good deed gets returned by Bernari Ensign. Dal offers to go down with the ship. Gwen appears from non-Federation ships. Hollow Janeway sacrifices herself. Oh, Janeway's speech in defense of Protostar's crew. Oh man, it's Hollow Janeway going down for me. I was like, oh
Oh,
This
man.
is
Yeah.
a good show. Y'all, if you're not watching
Right.
Prodigy, man, this is
I-
a show.
And like,
Great.
what a
Anyway.
breakout too, right? Like when it
Man.
first started, I was like, okay, I'll watch it, fine. But it has gotten so
Yeah.
good.
Oh,
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
And
so good.
And it looks good too.
I'm in love
Right,
with that
yeah.
It's
show.
good.
That's,
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's my
this is
show.
this
I
is
gotta
this
say-
is definitely my show.
Yeah. It's
That-
mine.
that's so cool. I
I'm
love
going
No,
with
it's
that.
Time
mine.
Amok.
No,
It's
mine.
my show.
I thought Time Amok is I think it's my favorite episode, and I loved when they pulled it all together in different phases and times and manners.
Yeah, that was
Mhm.
cool, right?
Yeah.
No, you're
That was,
right.
and then
Yeah.
Rock
Yeah.
breaking my heart is
Oh,
because
yeah.
Rock.
Oh, I
oh,
She was
know.
there so
She's
long.
sweet.
Oh,
Yeah, that poor
but she
baby,
learned
right?
all of, yeah, and then she learned all
She learned
that. Now
all
that
that
was a
stuff.
Star Trek moment. Yeah,
That
that,
was-
is,
Yeah.
that is a Star Trek episode. It's timey wimey.
She
Yes,
had
it
to freaking do all of that
She had
stuff
to-
for so long and
Right.
everything.
And we
Yeah,
still don't
she
know
had to
how
do it.
long it was.
I
that she was
know.
by
I really
herself
don't know for
doing
sure.
it.
Yeah.
We don't.
That poor baby. Oh my God, I want to give her.
I
a hug.
know.
Where's
I
my
wish it-
plush
like,
Rock
I'd love-
talk? I need a plush Rock talk.
Right.
I like her.
Yeah.
I
I
know,
know,
come on.
right?
Come on with the Prodigy stuff. Come on.
Come on.
Well,
I
I,
loved
mean,
it,
you know how with the Murph thing, it was only at the convention. Like, why don't
Yeah.
you know that people want that?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. I'm sorry. But I
Neither
love
here nor
Janeway's
there.
speech.
I mean, we're talking about people who have not figured it out, and it's been 55 years.
I think so.
They still
I
have
like-
not figured it
Why
out.
don't they ask us? We know.
I just pretend that they knew Murph was changing. So then
Yeah,
But I
pretend
still
that
want the
they have
other
a
one.
reason, even
Yeah.
though I don't think that's the reason.
Unpopular opinion. I like old Murph. I don't like the
I
standing
like
up Murph.
old Murph.
Yeah, I like old Murph.
Yeah.
I like
I do
old
love
Murph.
me old Murph. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I like photo.
So if we had
Anne
a,
Marie,
we-
Paramount, if
um,
you're listening, and we know you are.
yeah. You know you are. Obviously.
Shut up and take our money.
Much.
Yeah.
I wore my suit again for you,
VTC
Paramount.
VTC folks, next year, can we get a category about the speech? We don't have a speech category, do we?
What speech?
Oh, that's a good. That's a
Yeah.
good.
Because I
yeah,
really
for
feel like
speeches,
there's we've got some good speeches. That could be a category all in
All
its
by
own. The
Mhm.
best
Yeah.
best
Okay.
Star
Yeah,
Trek
good
speech.
idea.
Good
Yeah.
idea. Yeah. I dig
We
it. I
still
dig
have
it.
like 45 categories, guys.
I know.
Really? Oh gosh.
Yeah. We got a lot. We got a lot.
They really
Right,
picked
let's
the
go.
wrong
And we
people.
know
They picked the
that-
wrong
Sure
people
did.
to give a long list to. They could have gave us
I
3.
don't know what you guys were thinking,
So we're-
We won't be back next year. So
But our
yeah.
talking
It's been fun,
asses.
kids.
but no. Great idea.
Great
Yeah,
idea.
well.
Okay.
All right,
All right.
fine. Okay, biggest plot twist. Murph's transformation. Oh, just talking about that.
Mhm.
Dal is revealed to be an augment. Essentia reveals herself to be something that I don't remember how to pronounce.
Vonnegut.
Vonnegut.
Thank you. Oh, Vonnegut. Yeah, there you go. Hollow Janeway is reprogrammed to get the kids stuck in the holodeck. The various alien ships showing up to save the Federation, and Dal making it into Starfleet instead of Gwen.
That was a surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That really was
yeah.
a surprise.
I think
Mhm.
Essentia was my biggest
Essentia.
surprise.
Yeah,
I was like,
dog, dog,
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
wrong.
Yeah,
that was
that
so
was-
wrong.
I didn't see that
was
coming
so
at all.
wrong.
No.
Yeah.
Mm, nope.
Yeah.
Didn't see
Yeah, Hollow Janeway kind of you could guess because she's a a computer. And there was stuff
I
going
saw
on with
that
the
coming
computer all
3
over
episodes
it. So,
before it happened.
yeah.
We all saw that
Even
coming.
yeah.
Dal making it in. They made such a big stink about he wasn't gonna make it in. You knew
Right.
He was gonna make it
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. They
Yeah.
start like
Yeah.
playing against. Yeah, you kind of guess
Right.
that it's happening. That's good. All right.
He voted for
Jola
the-
said, "Not my Murph."
Amen. I'm with
Not
you.
bad.
I am with you. I am with you on that one. Funniest Lower Decks episode.
Oh,
Minding the
come
Mind's
on.
Minds. Here I'll Trust Nothing. Mathematically Perfect Redemption and Crisis Point 2.
Episode
I-
7, a mathematically perfect.
Yeah, that's
I-
well, you know,
Man.
that, you know, that's my episode, right? It's my
I
Yeah.
swear, I have watched that episode way too many times.
That's amazing.
It makes me happy. It's just,
There you go.
yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
I think it's the
Lower
all-time
Decks
weirdest
memories.
episode in
It
Star Trek
is,
history.
and I love it.
Yep.
It is so. It is
Exactly.
not. It is so not Star Trek.
It's so out there, and
Right.
and I finished watching it. And at first, I was like, "What am I watching?" And then I was like,
Yep.
"But is
Yeah.
it just going to be a
Yeah.
dream segment, or like, oh no, it keeps going?"
Right.
And then you're in it, and then it was over, and I was like, "What just happened?"
Right.
What
What
just
has this
happened
got
to
to
me?
do
I just got to
with
go back and watch it again.
Exactly.
Love it.
I love it.
Love it. I just love Lower Decks in general. I can't believe
Yeah.
it's even
Yeah.
real. It's so hilarious.
I feel the same way. I'm like, I can't
Yes.
believe they really got to do this, and they're doing
Right.
it so beautifully.
And they
and
do
They
it so
are.
well.
Yes.
They really are.
Yeah.
And
they're
it's
doing it so
official. It's
well.
not like it's even a fan thing. Like it's
It's
actually like,
canon.
all of it's canon.
All
Right.
canon.
All of it.
Yep.
all of
Choo
it.
choo.
Right.
All canon.
Choo choo choo.
You old boring people can't take it away from us. It's real.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Best two-person scene in Discovery. I'm not going to read all of these. We can read through these. Burnham and Book stay. Culber giving Saru dating advice. Cute.
This is a
Jet
weird
convincing
category.
Book. I know this is a tough one. Saru and Virginia Costa Lenz. Oh,
They
man,
left
these are
one
tough.
off
These are
that's
tough.
a
Yeah.
really good one though,
What is it?
which is when Saru teaches Michael how to yell.
Oh yeah.
That scene where he's
that
like,
on
he's
here?
like, it's called
No, it's not
yelling.
on here.
And then they both just start yelling and then crack up laughing. It's such a
Uh-huh.
beautiful two-person scene. It's so
Love it.
good.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Yes.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
think my money on this one, I think it has to be Jet Reno and Book.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Mm.
really
Oh,
like
Mine
yeah.
is Culver giving
Okay.
Saru
Well,
a dating
Yes,
advice.
that's
mine.
where I'm
Yeah,
going.
that's
That
mine.
was,
That's
that was
mine.
my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was my favorite.
And I not that necessarily this is my pick for this, but I do love Saru and Tarina together. That is so
I do
cute.
too.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
They're
then-
so
isn't it?
Trina.
cute.
I
And
love
he's such a
Trina.
gentleman.
I
He's
know.
such a gentleman.
And she's all like prim and proper, but she's gives a little like extra tea or something. I'm sure. So cute. It's
A little
so
glance.
I want
a
some
little
tea.
so
I want some tea for you.
She's gonna show a little wrist when she pours.
Right.
She's a naughty girl.
A little wrist nipple.
Oh, look at my wrist nipple.
I sent you something.
Maybe she's a little more naughty than we thought.
Yeah.
They always are.
Yeah.
giving it a whole new
A
meaning.
Vulcan-
And that's our
A
time.
Vulcan
folks.
in the streets and
Okay.
Klingon in the sheets, baby.
Oh my.
And then it's off to sick bay.
This is why we have so many left to go. Keep going.
Okay. Best scene.
And Marvin, you say, and then it's off the sick bay.
It's true, though. You gotta stop coming up in here. Yeah. It's true. It's true. Best Easter egg in Picard. All the enemy skulls. That was so fun. The Cisco reference. Punk on the bus. Guinan's Barajesh was 10 Forward Avenue, which I did love. Guinan defensive stance with clawed hands.
Yes.
And Ria's is Teresa. No, not from Chile. I just work in outer
That
space.
was
Yeah, I like that was
funny.
so cute.
So good. So
I
good.
think
the
punk on the
skulls.
bus, guys. Punk on the bus.
Yeah, that was a great callback for sure, right? Yeah.
Okay,
It was.
I
All right,
don't
cool.
mean any harm, but I like the eminent skulls. I said, oh
I
my
like the
God.
skulls.
There's no
I
harm.
like, yeah, that's
like
right.
you don't mean
I
any
like the
harm.
eminent
was
skulls.
such a good as a
I
skull.
harmed at all.
Gold the clock with a hole in his head. Come on.
Also,
The hole in
right,
his head.
The
The hole in
Ferengi.
his
Yes.
head.
That I had to
That was
roll
good.
that back and watch that again.
That was great.
It was in Chicago. They had it on display.
They had them, yeah. We could see them.
Oh,
Yeah, they were
yeah,
sitting out. Yeah,
okay.
you could go like
Oh.
look at them. Yeah,
It
Like,
made
right up close, too.
it was a lot.
Yeah, I
Let's
love
move
that.
on.
All right, now our final category is the Star Trek universe in general.
Ah.
Most shocking death.
Oh, well,
Tasha,
there's
this is
no-
overall. So this is
There
Uh,
is no question.
this
no
is, oh
question.
my
Let's
god.
see. I got mine,
I
but let's
could
see if
we
all
could be here
match.
for an hour.
Oh.
my
No, not really.
God.
Did we
Jadzia.
all say it
Yes,
Jadzia.
that's
Jadzia.
it.
Jadzia.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jadzia.
I'm still
Come
mad.
on.
God
I'm
damn
still
it.
mad.
Never got over it.
I'm still
damn it.
mad.
Never
I'm
got
still
over
mad,
it.
and I had better hear Worf say something about her on Picard season
He better.
3.
I want to
That
hear
is
something.
I
such
know,
a good
right?
I want to hear
better.
something. Yeah, I want
That
to hear
is
something.
such a
If
good
those
point.
writers don't give me one Jadzia reference, I'm gonna be so mad.
swear.
Same.
Okay.
Same.
Okay.
Terry
Telling you.
Metalis, you better come through, man.
You listening, Terry?
Yeah.
And we
And
know
we know
you
you
are.
are.
Wow.
But
You all
that
know how much I
I
love
have
my
not
trip,
recovered.
but
I have not recovered
Jadzia.
from Jadzia's death.
I
I
have
never
no
have,
idea
and,
how
and what's
Jadzia.
name told me
So.
kind of like, it's been so long ago. You still thinking about that? What's
Yep.
her name?
Yes.
Esri. The lady who plays Esri.
Oh, Nikki.
Oh, Nikki
Oh,
DeBoer.
Yeah.
Nikki
She
DeBoer, yeah.
told me, she told me that at the at Vegas year before last.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, no, I'm not over it yet. It's been
Nope.
she said it's been year. I'm like, no, I'm not. no.
Nope.
I'm
nope,
not
nope.
over it either.
Not
But
I
over
said
it.
nothing against you.
Nothing
Exactly.
against
Nope.
it, no. They did
Mhm.
a great job with Esri. I don't want Jadzia to have to be dead, but if we
Right.
had to have somebody in, they pulled in Esri and she was amazing. So
Yeah.
I think my second
I
one in
love
this
it.
category would be Hemmer.
Yeah.
yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was such a blow. Oh my gosh.
You know, he,
Can I-
but you can't get over Jadzia.
Also-
Well,
Six
I was a
seasons,
little
like
shook up over
Yeah,
six.
exactly. 6 seasons. And
six
then,
seasons. You
then
kill that girl.
you know,
Oh
and
my
you don't see
God.
that coming.
You don't see that coming.
Nope.
No,
I was
He's in
upset
the
about
shrine.
you.
She up in
And
church.
that was-
Uh-uh.
Right.
that
in
was
church.
before like the days when everything
Yeah.
leaked, at the drop of a
Right.
hat. As soon as it was written, it's leaked. Like we
Right.
didn't have leaks like that back in
Right.
those
That's
days. Like
true.
you
Yeah.
just,
Well,
it would
That's
just
true,
totally hit you in the gut.
do you know what's funny? Do you know why Data dying in Nemesis was not a surprise to me?
Why?
Right.
Because LeVar Burton told me before the movie came out.
LeVar,
Oh,
if you're
wow.
watching, and we
I was
know that
working
you
with
are.
him, and he's
Oh my
like, "You
God.
want to know a secret about the movie?" And I'm like, "Hell yeah!" And then he told me, and I thought he was kidding, of course. I was like, "Ha ha!"
I
But
feel this one, Sailor Marge.
Mm.
Other people might not get it, but I feel you. Okay,
I
we're
don't
gonna move
see
on.
why Hugh.
Yeah,
I got
gotta move
I
on.
vote after
Hugh.
Jadzia Hugh.
Yeah.
yes,
was a
That
Yeah.
was, they didn't need to
yes.
do
That
that.
was a
That was
shocker.
they didn't need to
No,
do
they
that.
didn't need to do that. All right,
no
who's
need.
next, Randy?
Grossest moment in Star Trek.
I think
Oh,
this is
Lord.
easy.
Not the eels.
Easy.
Oh Lord.
Right.
Oh, wow.
The
That's
eels,
the- I'm
girl.
sorry.
Oh.
That's it.
Oh.
Check
Oh.
off.
That's
I was
it.
gonna-
That's the
This is
one.
I think the
Yeah, ma'am.
eyeball.
Actually, I
Oh,
think-
ma'am, to the-
The baby Gorn, that was gross too.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
gross, but I'm
That was
sorry.
gross.
Check off.
But it goes back to
Mm-mm.
the original, the eel for me.
I guess that gave me more nightmares.
Oh,
I mean,
my
Gave me
God.
nightmare.
It stuck with me throughout my whole damn life. I'm
Yeah,
watching
I'm still. You see me now? I'm
And
going, oh,
now-
no.
And that was one that we
Ugh.
saw on the big screen.
Yes.
You saw it on the big screen, exactly. And I
Oh.
wasn't prepared for that. I didn't expect that in my Star
And I
Trek.
could not turn
And I
the
got it.
channel or go home.
I was sitting there eating my
Oh no!
Eat popcorn, going, oh.
How about the Vidin with Dersh's face?
Oh,
that
that's
was
a good one.
gross.
That was bad.
Oh, wasn't that? Ooh.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
These-
The
Ow.
Vidin with somebody else's face.
That
talking
was
to,
gross too.
not-
That was
talking to
Balana.
Balana.
Thank
Yeah.
you, thank you. Talking to
Demon
Balana.
Demon Balana.
Yep.
Yeah, he.
Come on,
ooh,
y'all. We
was
got to
moving.
keep it moving.
Okay.
Okay.
We, only-
Let's keep
we got
moving.
okay. So we only have 2 more to go over, and then we have the
Okay.
2 awards that we're going to present. So
All right.
Right.
We can
Okay,
do
here
it.
we go. Favorite romantic kiss in Star Trek. Oh man, Worf and
Ooh.
Jadzia and Lenara rejoin. Oh
Lenara
yes,
Khan,
right,
yeah.
right.
That was a good
Kira
one.
and
Oh,
Odo.
man.
Guys, there's one missing. Hello.
Who?
The biggest one is missing.
Which one
Ooh.
is the biggest one?
Oh,
Michael
no.
and Book and the Turbolift. My
Oh.
God.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
that
you're
was
right.
And
That
that was cute,
I just
too.
watch
Right.
that sometimes
You're
just for
right.
fun.
You're right.
Hey, amen. Amen.
Yeah, because that was the one after what's his name? Linus kept
Linus
popping
Linus
everywhere.
is
Linus
popping all
Does-
over the
Oh,
place.
Linus! Oh,
Yeah.
Because this
he's so
interrupts
cute.
us and then he
Yes.
disappears
Right.
and then
Yep.
they just
Yeah.
go.
This is not
for
my
it.
station.
These are all good though.
These
Yeah,
are all
They are.
good.
They are.
Well,
Yeah.
You know
I
I'm going with
I
Trippin'
thought
to
Karen and
Paul.
Odo were kind of gross, to be honest. And I just watched Looking for Parmak. They don't kiss in that episode, by the way.
They don't.
Nope.
They really beat each other up.
They
but
beat each
don't-
other up and clearly have had sex, but we do not see
Yeah,
them kiss.
and go and have
Oh,
to go
not in
to
this
a
episode. Yeah,
sick
okay.
bay
I would say my
afterwards.
favorite
So,
on this list is Jadzia and Lenara.
Yeah, mine
Yep.
too.
Lenara Khan. That
Yeah.
moment, that whole episode was so beautifully acted by those women,
Yes.
and
Yep.
I mean,
I
it
didn't
was
like
so tender and
Yeah.
so real and so sweet. I was just,
Yeah.
I loved everything about it.
Yeah.
That was mine.
I think Stamets and Culber's kiss was a big one too. I really do. Like there was so much
I'm
going
going
on
with-
emotionally in that episode, and there was
True.
so much about to happen.
Yeah.
So it was like a very loaded meaning.
And also, we never get 2 men kissing anytime ever on TV.
Right, and they
It's
weren't
true.
possessed
It's
by
true.
somebody else or an alien in there. It
Right.
was like
It's
Yeah,
actually
these are
2
two
Right.
humans
actually kissing. Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Still going with Trippin' to Paul. I'm going.
That's
Okay.
No, that was,
We waited
That is
so
something.
long for
but
that.
what
one.
was that the one
That-
when they when she took her clothes off? Is that the one? In
Yes.
in the that was sexy.
she drops the outfit.
Yeah, that
We
was
see her
sexy.
butt.
Oh,
We see her
yeah.
butt
So
crack.
I forgot they kissed.
So distracted by the butt crack.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
I
fair.
was like,
That's
there was
fair.
a kiss.
Moving on. Last one. Okay. Favorite
All right.
on-screen musical instrument performer in Trek: Spock, Jean-Luc, Riker, Data, Nella, Odo, and
I know.
Candace Cameron.
Yvette
mean,
loving
Not
holidays.
that goddamn flute again.
It came back. You saw it. It
And
came
his
back.
girlfriend with that piano.
And
What
the
happened with
piano.
Uhura? She had musical. She's not.
I
up
know,
here.
man.
That's
I'm
how I
talking
was
in
like,
TOS.
But did she
You
play?
didn't
She
feel it.
played the instrument, or did she just sing?
She sang
played
and
the
played.
instrument.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I thought she sang and played. I was wondering, but
Yeah.
she didn't
I'm
make
going
the
with
cut.
Spock.
Yep. Spock or
Okay.
Riker.
I'm going with none of these. Like, well, Riker and the trombone,
Riker
maybe.
can't
But,
play
like,
the
all
damn
of them
thing.
can suck it to me. Like, when it comes to their musical
John
instruments,
Hamper,
and all,
is that you?
all their damn concerts and
John Luke got one thing. Riker
recitals.
can't hit
And,
the
I
notes.
suck it.
Data was the same damn thing all the time. Odo was faking because that was holodeck. So that
Odo-
Piano was
Odo-
playing. He
Oh,
wasn't
right.
right.
playing.
He wasn't even
Yeah.
playing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that just leaves Harry and Spock.
Okay.
All right.
No, he
All
can't play a
right.
jazz.
That's
Jazz
the
Spock.
answer. All right. Well, we made it through.
Like that category.
With very
Thank
little
God.
time to spare somehow.
Without talking asses. But go ahead.
Resic and flute, yes. Resic and flute. So now that we finished with whatever that was, now
You invited us.
we love you. I know. I didn't hear my invitation. I didn't set
This is a good. This is a good idea. Let's put these 6 people together.
Now they're like, Next year, would you mind being on a Zoom with
different
only
panel.
a cat?
We don't have
Someone
3
who can't
hours for
talk.
you people. Yeah.
Love it.
Read my wrist.
No new nipples. Oh, now I have to figure
Okay,
out
I'm
how
gonna
I'm
be
going to get
quiet.
like a prosthetic
I'm
limb for
quiet.
this. Okay. So now we actually
gonna
are
be the
going
new
to present the first two. There you go. We're now actually going to present the first 2 awards of the LLAPy Awards. Yay! Big round of applause, big round of applause, big round of applause. All right, so I'm going to pull this up, and someone has a speech, I believe.
That would be me.
Oh, I can't wait.
Okay. In the category
Read my
of
wrist.
funniest moment of 2022, the finalists are Mariner says, "Everyone shut the fuck up," and then phasers them to conserve oxygen. Lower Decks, hear all, trust nothing. Martalk's board game. Lower Decks, mining the mind's minds. Rada and Peter Pepper, go to it, go get it, go do it at Lower Decks, a mathematically perfect redemption, excuse me. Aliens say, live logs and prosper. Prodigy, all the world's a stage. La'an and Una play internet. La'an and Una play Enterprise bingo. Strange New World, Spock amok. Spock into Pring's body, answering the call as her. Strange New World, Spock amok. Got a drum roll for me? And the winner is... Okay. Spock into Pring's body, answering the call as her.
All
Strange
right.
New World, Spock amok.
All
Okay.
right. Okay. It was fun. I did have a lot of
Yeah.
fun with that.
Yeah, it was good.
All right.
Accepting
not,
this
and not
award
really
on
what we
Spock's
predicted.
behalf.
I'll accept this award in behalf of Spock amok.
Oh, they're here right now. No.
Right.
All right. We have one more award to present, and that is from our dear friend Lori.
Even though I didn't get a speech, I'll do the best I can.
You can make up your own speech.
Make
I
up
don't
your
have,
own.
I'll just give the nominees. We'll
There
skip
you
the
go.
speech.
All
How
right,
about
there
that?
There you go.
The nominees are Angel from Strange New Worlds, Essentia from Prodigy, the Borg Queen from Picard, the Diviner from Prodigy, the Gorn from Strange New Worlds, and Peanut Hamper from Lower Decks. And the winner is, drumroll please, it's the Borg Queen, the great Annie Wertz. And I just want to, we lost Annie this year, and we're all really sad. And it's there is a GoFundMe for her family that I just want to mention. So if you actually just Google, like I give you the URL, but it'll take another 4 hours to get through it. So if you Google Annie Wertz and GoFundMe, you will see, and they're trying to support her husband and her 3 kids and get them through this very, very difficult part of their lives. So I did want to mention that. And she was such a good villain. So
She was.
I'm posting a link in the chat for everyone so you can go.
Cool.
Oh,
She
great.
took that part and made it her own.
She sure
Yeah,
did.
she really did. And that was a challenge.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, I got to talk to her in Chicago, and like no one had any idea, and she was the sweetest. We talked about her like crawling on the floor. She was so funny and just amazing. Oh my gosh, what a
And
loss.
she loved Star Trek fandom. Like I was a huge fan of hers from Timeless and 24. But when she got into Star Trek, she was loving the fans, taking pictures. Like she was so into it.
Sweetheart. Total
She was great on the Ready Room. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, she
Yeah,
was.
she was good on the
That
Ready
was a
Room.
great,
Yeah,
that was a great interview.
yeah,
It was.
it really was.
Oh, she's a lot of fun. All right, that is our show, I guess. Thank you so much,
She said, "I
all of
guess."
you, for being here. I guess I don't know, like yeah.
let's get going.
As if somehow the chaos was going to evaporate at the end of the show. Like, I
Right.
don't, like what is that? What are you even talking about? So the link for the next one, which is actually the LLAPy Awards, I assume, right, is in the description of this one. So if you guys want to jump over there, I think we have about like 10 or 12 minutes in between, so you can take a break, get some more popcorn, get some more alcohol, do what you need to do, and then come back and hang out and watch the LLAPy Awards and see the rest of the winners from all of the ones that we talked about today. Parting thoughts from you guys?
Well, I don't ever want to do this again with you guys. I'm telling you, these people are just too much. I can't with you all.
And now you
So,
have to every year.
you know,
Right.
whatever.
Next time I'm bringing a cocktail. It'll be perfect.
Hey, I should
Several, yes.
Right.
Fran and I are going to hold it down for the sober folks out here.
We will.
Yeah.
Thank you,
There you go. There you go.
half our
There you
sister
go.
Tamia. You know, Yvette trying to get my Picard wine. You know that, right? You know
Why
trying
she
to get my
why she
Picard
telling
wine.
this though? It's
That's
still
right.
on.
We don't know.
I'm like, I'm keeping my wine. I don't
Keep it.
drink, guys, but
Yeah,
I'm
this
keeping
has
my
been
wine.
fun. I hope
This has
everybody
been
stays
great.
tuned for the next
yeah.
Yes,
part.
go see the next part. Thank you, Virtual
Yes.
TrekCon, for having us.
Yeah.
Yes.
you.
Thank you,
Yay.
Tri-Fi Sisters.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Alexa, Star
Yes.
Trek. Thank you, Lori. Thank you,
Be
everyone. We love you
kind.
so
Be
much.
kind to each other.
Be kind. Live
Yeah.
long and
Yes.
prosper.
Yes.
There it is.
That's it.
Bye.